And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Sacramento. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed. And checking out Utah, 4.5 games behind.
Well, right now for the Kings, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Aldama is out there with Sharp. Then there's Shepard. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Castle in at the 2-guard spot. Richardson finds Turner. Now Porter. 5 on the clock. Here's Hart. Sinks the three-pointer. Hart's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Utah. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
And the basket by Castle.
And you can tell Castle loves the challenge, right? Accepts it there, and this time knocks it down from beyond the arc.
Turner up top. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Porter. From deep, Reeves. Rebound by the Kings.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Duren. Bounce pass from Aldama. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Here's Sharp. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the middle. Here's Hart. The shot missing. Great defense that time from Duren. Pass to Aldama. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, Aldama's size makes attacking from right under the hoop an easy option.
Now Hart. Outside Porter. Kicks it out to Richardson. Reeves with the screen for Richardson. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Duren. Kings moving the ball around. Sharp against Porter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, you see the potential Sharp has on plays like this. Just a ferocious scorer who fights through tough defense.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah. Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from three-point land.
Now Shepard, still scoreless. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. So Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role. You really like the intensity and focus Shepard brings to both ends of the floor.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Ken? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. but it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge.
And Sacramento has possession after the basket by Utah. Reeves against Castle. Pass to Sharp. Lets it go with a three. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Now here's Richardson. Tight defense on him, and they're able to recover. Hart outside. Turner with the screen for Hart. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Hart. Hart's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, hey, shooting off the catch is right in Turner's wheelhouse.
It's good from long range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Back to Castle. Here's Sharp. From outside, off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Richardson to the inside. Hart outside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now here's a quick peek at the best rookie free throw shooters over the course of the past month. Fourth, Stephon Castle.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
Castle with it. He's defended by Reed. Castle sets the screen for Shepherd. It's blocked, and they get it back. They grab their own miss, and the basket by Castle.
What willpower from Castle, fighting to get his team that second look at the basket.
Pass to Porter. Hart outside. Now Turner. Shoots over Duren. They get it back. Count that bucket. Turner's got 7. The Kings trail by 3. To the left wing. Reeves against Castle. Inside. Sharp on the wing. Back to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
Hart outside. It's Porter outside. Hands it from downtown. Porter's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Jazz. Pass to Shepherd. Now here's Duren. Here's Castle. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 8.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Richardson the pass to Hart. Outside Porter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Here's Shepherd, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. And finished off by Shepherd.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepherd a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Middleton outside. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Shepherd, that's good.
Extending out that range. Reed Shepherd, this youngster can shoot it.
And the 7-footer, Sante Aldama. You know, Stan, he looks like a guard out there at times.
The way this guy has improved since he's come into the league is phenomenal. You know, this is a guy who's gotten better as a shooter, more consistent, more efficient. But then he's added, like you said, his ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, and his ability to pass off the dribble. This is a very skilled big man.
The first one falls. Here we are over halfway through the season right now, Stan, and these teams have certainly come a long way to this point.
Well, Kevin, every season is a journey, and you have to applaud the work ethic of these guys to keep competing even as the wear and tear of the season adds up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Hall's checked in for Austin Reeves, and it's Fleming in for Josh Hart.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside Beal. Stolen away. Middleton looking it over. Jazz passing it around. The three-pointer no good. Sacramento's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Clock at 6. Beal with the block, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
The Kings trailing. Here's Castle. 11 points last game. Pass to Beal. There's the three. Rebounded by the Jazz. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
And they were mired in foul trouble the last time they played. Let's see if they can avoid that this time out.
Sharp, that's good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. So it's the Jazz now. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good on the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The shot by Sharp, nobody around, and a miss there on the triple.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Pass to Fleming. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Jazz lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And here's Sharp. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings ahead, leading by just 1. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Sacramento?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
They've got Porter. Quentin Post is out there with Fleming. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Watkins in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. The Kings making a switch here. Clark's checked in. And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild, but they've overachieved for a couple of seasons now that ended last year when they really bottomed out.
And it's the Kings with the ball after Michael Porter made the last three-pointer. Pass to Valanciunas, and there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And going up against the Pelicans, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
Kings shooting has been terrific, 54% on the game. Brown, the pass to Beal. And the layup falls. Beal's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Middleton finds Porter. Here's Fleming. He's covered by Clark. Post with it. Valanciunas is there. To the right side. Here's Fleming. Rebound by the Kings. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter. And he gets out there and scores, it seems like, every possession.
Well, listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not only a great shooter, he's got that high release that people can't get to. So he knows when he shoots it, it's just a matter of make or miss.
Free throw good. Porter. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Here's Shepard. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Well, pretty sure Aldama could bring down the standard if he wanted to.
Pass to Fleming. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
For Utah, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And the first one drops. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Outside Porter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 1. Shepherd with the ball. He's got 9. Screen by Valanciunas. And it's Shepherd missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Porter against Sharp. Here's Post. Here's Fleming. And another 3 for Utah.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Shepherd, the pass to Valanciunas. Now, here's Sharp. It's Beal on the wing, defended by Middleton. Beal against Middleton. Shoots from the corner. Rebound, Utah.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Watkins passes to Middleton. Now Post. Guarded by Valanciunas. Pass to Porter. Over Sharp. Porter, no luck.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Let's see some of the numbers here for Shaedon Sharp.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Sacramento. Jazz leading by 4. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season. The Kings in second.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Tipped away. Beal with the steal. Here's Aldama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, not the place Aldama makes the biggest impact. He specializes elsewhere on the court.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
A slender big man with a nice shooting touch. Aldama is one of those guys who seems to get steadily better each season.
And so he makes both from the line.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Middleton outside. Back to Reeves. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Aldama gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Reeves. 20 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Well, it's been that kind of night for Porter Jr. He's in a attack mode.
And Duren slams it in.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
Reeves with it, defended by Sharp. Outside Porter. And the Jazz, another 3.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
From 8. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Beal's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A constant threat to score with the ball in his hands. Beal with a crafty move.
Hart outside, and a wide open look for Porter. Hits it from 3-point range. Porter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. Here's Shepard. Richardson cover. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Stephon Castles checked in for Beal. Here's Reeves. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Porter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Stan, Michael Porter Jr. is a crucial piece to this offense.
Oh, he absolutely is, Kevin. First of all, we know that shooting provides space for other people to operate, and he certainly does that. But Michael Porter Jr. is also a very timely cutter and gets his share of easy buckets.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Kings trailed by 7. Pass to Sharp. Duren with a screen on Richardson. And Duren slams it in.
Moving well. Duren working in the 2-man game.
To the paint. It's stolen by Duren. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Castle. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Porter. Hart kicks to Porter. A beautiful reverse layup. And that's now 27 points for Michael Porter.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Shepard with the ball. Richardson cover. Shepard the pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Hart outside. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Aldama passes to Shepard. Five to shoot. Down low. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Back to Reeves. Pass to Richardson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Porter. At the Hart. Launches a three. Rebound by the Kings. Duran's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's Shepherd missing.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Middleton's checked in.
Chris Middleton. All right, that was your dance team. Make some noise.
And here's Richardson. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Heat in Miami.
Well, he also did a good job of making plays for others. What a performance from him. Oh, nice job protecting the rim, turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Aldama passes to Shepherd. Duren a screen from downtown. Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's got it all tied up now for Sacramento.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Hart with the screen for Middleton. Trying to find Hart. Gets it to him. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just taking what's available. Middleton is more than comfortable operating the pick and roll.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting one.
And that one misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Shepherd. Duren with the screen on Richardson. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, Duren is a strong big man, and you see that muscle on display with finishes like these.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duren is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
Here's Reeves. Outside Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer. Turner's got 10.
At his size, the ability to stretch the floor makes Turner so valuable to this offense.
Back to Castle. Kings moving the ball around. Pass to Shepard. There's a screen by Aldama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. In the 3rd spot, Reed Shepard.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range, and over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
That free throw good from Shepard.
Well, Reed Shepard's shooting consistency and on-court smarts give him a strong foundation as a player. But adapting to the league is never easy. It takes time and a lot of work.
That one misses. Utah comes into this one after the win against the Heat in Miami. Wasted no time on that one. Reeves has got his 2nd bucket.
And the defense has to be more mindful of Reeves, especially when he's roaming around there in the corner.
Now Castle. 10 points for him. Here's Aldama. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hart outside. Middleton finds Reeves. Turner with the screen for Reeves. To the inside. It's stolen by Duren. Inside. Off with the layup. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Utah Jazz. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 3-pointers that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
Yeah, they're playing as a team, working the ball around, rewarding guys for getting open.
I see this. Their scorers do a great job of working off ball. And both these teams plagued by the injury bug. Here's a look at who's out of the lineup.
Well, ordinarily their whole offense runs through Trae Young, so a tough adjustment without him in the lineup.
More opportunities to go around. Man, I think it's going to have to be a good team effort, Shaq.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Kings trailed by 4. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Sharp. Shepard out there with Castle. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Duren in at the center, filling out the middle.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Porter outside, and the 3-ball is good. Porter's got 30 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Shepard with the ball. Richardson covering. Pass to Reeves. Got a piece of it.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duren sure knows how to use those long arms of his.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, as a lob partner, Duren's exactly what you want. He really goes and gets it.
Reeves with it. Castle covering. Here's Reeves. Pass to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Turner dishes to Porter. Driving in and finished off by Porter.
Well, the defense has to respect Porter Jr.'s jump shot, and that opens up the lane.
Pass to Shepard. Sacramento moving it around. Sacramento gets it back in a new 14. And Duren slams it in.
Hey, if you're looking for creativity midair, you're in the right place. Duren with the flourish.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. To the middle. It's stolen by Duren. And now Sacramento on the break. That gives them the lead. Sharp's got 9 points.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
It's Porter outside. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Shepard. Over Turner. Not enough on that one as it misses. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Richardson the pass to Turner. And it's blocked.
Well, Duren making his physical presence known.
Pass to Aldama. Now Shepard. Over Richardson. And it's Shepard missing. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now Reeves. And here is Hart. Defended by Aldama. Here's Turner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Duren.
Well, that's the result of Turner staying active at the offensive end and drawing a whistle.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And you see how Turner's built out his game over time, adding strength, improving his footwork at both ends. Can't say enough about his commitment to progress.
All free throws good from Turner. For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Pass to Sharp. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
The Kings have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
The free throw drops for Sharp.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
And Sharp drops them both. Utah trailing here. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Number 1, the Kings.
Well, their offensive efficiency was really impressive during the last month. They're looking to carry that momentum into this one.
Kings on D. The lead is 2. Back to Hart. Jazz passing it around. To the paint. Here's Richardson. Shot clock at 6. He can't get that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
And how about that move by Sharpe against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
He's off on the first.
Well, for Sharpe, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Utah. And the second free throw, good. Jazz trailed by 3. Reeves outside. Turner with the screen for Reeves. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Inside, Turner with the steal. Shoots from 14, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, that's a nice shot. Middleton is a tricky cover in that medium range area.
For Utah, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And the free throw, no good.
Hey, over the years, Middleton's been a great two-way player. He's not flashy, but the results speak volumes.
Richardson the pass to Middleton. Pass to Reeves. Turner with the screen for Middleton. It's blocked.
This is the type of defender Duren is capable of being. Terrific activity and positioning, coming up with the rejection. He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And here's Richardson. In the corner, Middleton with it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball call.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Aldama, defended by Middleton. Aldama gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Kings lead.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. making a change here. Beals checked in. And so it's Utah with it. It's a 5-point game. Reeves finds Middleton. Reeves outside. Just 5 to shoot. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. Turner's got 15 points.
Yeah, Miles Turner is just pouring them in. Playing fearless offense.
Here's Shepard. Richardson covered. Shepard, that's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Reeves outside. Middleton outside. It's deflected.
Using that near 7-foot frame. Aldama says not today.
A different look for Utah. Quentin Post comes in for Miles Turner, and it's Fleming in for Richardson. Kings leading now by 4. Pass to Shepard. He's looking for Duren and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now Reeves. Lets a floater go. Middleton outside. Fleming the pass to Hart. Here's Reeves. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Reed Shepard.
And Reeves welcomes the contact on his way up, especially when he's that close to the basket.
Free throw good. Reeves.
A dependable source of offense. Austin Reeves, a 3-level scorer and a talented facilitator. Plus, this guy's just got that knack for drawing fouls.
Hall's checked in for Hart. And Reeves drops them both. Sacramento leading by 4. Shepard with the ball. He's got 20. And Duren slams it in.
Well, give credit to Duren's teammates. They know he's got the hot hand, and they're feeding him the ball.
Pass to Fleming. Middleton against Castle. Now here's Middleton. He started close. Another miss by Utah.
And they continue to control the glass.
Now Shepard. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And it's Beal in the corner. 6 to shoot. Again, Sacramento.
And this is Beal's role. He's out here to score the ball, and he does it at a high rate.
Middleton outside. Down low. Pass to Fleming. Castle against Middleton. Misses the wing J.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Now Aldama.
2 minutes.
Here's Beal. Now Castle. 12 points for him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Reeves drives in. Out left of the wing. Pass to Fleming. No good on the triple. Kings leading now by 8. Aldama finds Castle. Takes it off the glass. Castle's got 14.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Reeves outside. Pass to Hall. Here's Fleming. Now here's Middleton. 10 points for him. To the inside. Beal with the steal. There's the lob to Duren. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
There's the pick. And here's Reeves outside. Duren pulls it in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
To the middle. And Duren slams it in.
You can get used to that from Shepherd. He likes to keep the ball moving.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Jazz. They trail by 14. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land. Unable to get that one. And so it's Sacramento, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Quentin Post. Michael Porter's out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Hall in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. Now, here's Sharp. Pass to Alvarado. Three-pointers off the mark. Post finds Porter. Here's Hall. He's covered by Beal. Here's Hall. Watkins, covered by Brown. Here's Watkins. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Nailed from three-point land. And the Kings lead by 15. Pass to Hall. There's Porter with the 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Here's Sharp. Beal trying to break loose. And it's Sharp missing.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Post up top, guarded by Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Well, putting some physicality there behind his motion. Porter Jr. attacking the inside.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, we talk a lot about Porter Jr.'s jump shot, his ability to space the floor, but I like his rebounding as well.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Jazz trail by 10, and Middleton kicks to Porter. Pass to Hall. Now post, guarded by Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Outside Porter. There's the triple. Alvarado grabs the board. Kings leading now by 10. Brown the pass to Alvarado. Bounce pass from Sharp. Valanciunas with a screen on Porter. To the paint. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, this is why you involve Valanciunas in screen and rolls, because he's adept at capitalizing off them.
There's a screen. Inside. Beal with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Sharp. Nice D from Porter. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Well, that shows you the unselfishness of Chris Middleton, keeping teammates involved.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The Jazz making a switch here. Reeves is checked in, and a change for the Kings. Duran's checked in, and now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Austin Reeves, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Reeves drops them both. Kings leading now by 8. Outside, Beal. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's tipped. Here's Reeves. He's defended by Alvarado. And he gets it to go.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Beal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the strike.
Bradley Beal taking 2 shots.
first one falls for him.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Utah. And then for Sacramento, Santi Aldama's checked in for Christian Braun. And Shepard subbed in for Jose Alvarado. So he gets them both.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Hart outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. And they pick up 2. Porter's got 41.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Duren, the pass to Shepard. There's the lob to Duren. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Post up top, defended by Duren. Here's Porter, and the layup's good off the glass. Porter's got 16 here in the second half.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Sharp finds Aldama. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Pass to Porter. A 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Shepard. He's defended by Reed. And it's Shepard missing. Jazz trailed by 6. It's tipped. It's stolen by Duren. Here's Beal. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Jazz have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Middleton. Here's Reeves. Here's Post. He's covered by Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Hart, wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Here's Shepard. He's defended by Reed. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 22 points.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
A clear look here for Middleton. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, guys like Middleton just need some room to work with to score. And that's exactly what the play gets him.
Sharp. Beal, that's for 2. The rebound by Post. Post has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Reeves. Middleton outside. Back to Porter. And Middleton now atop the key. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Look, Middleton just gets good positioning and puts the defense in a tough spot.
First free throw is good.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Turner's checked in for Utah. Richardson comes in for Josh Hart. And a change for the Kings. Stephon Castle's checked in for Bradley Beal. The Kings leading. Here's Castle. Pass to Duren. Here's Shepard. Castle on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Reeves the pass to Middleton to take the lead. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Aldama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sharp, that's good.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Middleton outside. Right side Turner. Back to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Porter passes to Reeves. Over Shepherd. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Kings leading now by 4. Now Sharp. There's a screen by Aldama. Cleared away by Turner. Jazz have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. It misses. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Cleared away by Turner. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
So it's Sacramento. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Now Sharp for 3. Doesn't get that one.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
Turner with the screen. Middleton, the 3 is off.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it. Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. For Chris Middleton.
Checking in for Utah, number 0, Josh Hart.
And here's Richardson. Austin Reeves misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Kessel. And the layup is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the lead just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, it's nice to see Porter Jr. hitting the glass and fighting for a second chance basket there.
Shepherd with the ball. Richardson covered. Puts it right back up and in.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Duran pulls it down. And for the Kings, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Aldama with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. From outside. Cleared away by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good.
I like going to Porter there. He's got great size for a wing and can come up with big points.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Austin Reeves. First personal foul, second team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Kings, Stefan Castle. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Pressure moment for Castle.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Reeves against Castle. Now Turner. Porter outside. From deep. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. We're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Shot. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Hey, talk about a cool customer. Icing this one with some clutch free throws.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Fourth personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for the Kings. Two shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one. And so it's Sacramento who's scraped by with the win.
That's the end of the
This
game.
win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Duren.